as you settle in, noticing the gentle rise and fall of your breath, just take a moment to close your eyes if you'd like to. And perhaps you can sense that feeling of anticipation, that gentle wondering about what comes next. Almost as if you've already begun the journey into relaxation, even before you notice you've taken the first step. And you can even allow yourself right now to imagine what it might be like when your mind drifts easily into deeper states of ease. And you might notice how as you exhale, your whole body has chosen to let go just that little bit more. And there are some people who find, almost by accident, that as they listen to the sound of a voice, their thoughts might grow softer, moving into the background like sounds in another room. And maybe as you notice your eyelids resting, you find it becomes easy to let your attention focus gently inside. And if there's any tension or tightness stuck anywhere, you can let your mind play with the idea that it's simply not important right now. And you might just decide that you can allow what you don't need to fade away. And as you realize just how easy it is to follow these gentle ideas, you notice that feeling of relaxation growing stronger, a sense of calm and peace that comes from choosing right now to enjoy this time just for you. And now as you listen, you can become aware of the sensations along your shoulders, the gentle heaviness or warmth that seems to grow with each breath, almost as if your entire body is beginning to float, wrapped in soft, supportive blankets of comfort. Notice perhaps the way your arms and hands feel just a little looser, a little more at ease, as if they remember what it's like to rest after a long, satisfying day. And you can just allow your mind to wander to the feeling of a gentle breeze, one you might experience on a calm evening, just brushing against your skin, carrying away any scattered thoughts. And you can imagine that with each breath in, you inhale fresh clarity, and with every breath out, you exhale any lingering stress, watching it being carried away, drifting off into the distance. And with every gentle exhale, You may notice your mind is choosing to settle more deeply into this moment. And you might find that there's a place inside, like a tranquil lake reflecting the sky, where your calmness grows deeper with every passing moment. And the more you sense that stillness, the more your subconscious realizes just how skilled you already are at letting go right when you need it the most. And you can just notice the sensation of your body becoming heavier, like warm sand molding perfectly underneath you, supporting every part of you completely. And as this comfort grows, your mind can decide to allow new insights, new abilities to come to the surface, becoming ready to discover new possibilities as you continue to drift, secure in this gentle relaxation. And as you rest here in this gentle state of comfort, you might realize how the mind often creates stories. Stories about expectation, stories about what might be, stories of uncertainty. And sometimes the mind remembers moments when technology faltered, an unexpected pause, a flickering screen, and then it begins to imagine that uncertainty as ever present. And you might discover that these old stories once had a purpose: to protect, to prepare. And in this space of calm, peace, and safety, you're invited to explore something new. Just imagine for a moment you're in a room filled with devices humming quietly. Screens, wires, mechanisms all working in silent harmony. You notice a sense of calm, a gentle rhythm, as if each piece is moving just as it should, doing its job with quiet confidence. The lights glow steadily, and you feel at ease, noticing you can rely on so much more than just the flickering of a screen. And perhaps you remember a time when even if technology failed, you found a solution. A pause to breathe, a moment of creativity. And you might even notice that each time something didn't work as planned, some resource, some calm within you revealed itself, quietly waiting for its cue. And as you remember these things in your own way, you can let your mind find that resource and bring it forwards, savoring the knowledge that you are and always have been so much more capable than any passing failure. Allow yourself to remember calmness. Let your mind find confidence and notice resilience growing inside you now. And as you sit with this feeling, perhaps you can recall or imagine a story about an inventor, someone whose light bulb sometimes flickered or failed, whose machine broke down now and then. And yet, every setback, every failure became a quiet stepping stone. The inventor would always pause, breathe, and smile. The failure was never the end of the story, just a change in the narrative. A gentle invitation to try something new or discover a new path. And the more he faced these moments, the easier it became to trust his own ability to adapt. And what if you allowed your subconscious to become like that inventor, discovering wisdom in the unexpected, peace in the pause? And you might find that the next time an experiment fails, a device falters, you become aware of your breath, the solid ground beneath you, the resourcefulness stored inside. You respond not with fear, but with a calm understanding, and you can let go of worry. Focus on solutions and draw from inner strength, a strength that's always there for you. And imagine yourself in the future, sitting calmly as a device pauses or needs a moment. You simply notice what needs to be done, your mind steady and clear. And solutions come in their own way and their own time. And you can trust that you can respond calmly, knowing you're always supported, both by the people around you and by your own inner wisdom. And the more you approach your experiments with curiosity, the more you discover unexpected confidence growing inside, day by day. And you can let your mind enjoy the idea that technology is just a tool, and no tool defines you. With every gentle breath, you reinforce the story that you adapt, you create, you overcome. And when you remember those quiet successes, those simple, graceful recoveries, you reinforce your own ability to thrive, whatever the screen may show you. And in the days ahead, every time you encounter a moment of uncertainty, you might recall this feeling. The mind shifts, the body remembers, and you respond with calm assurance, knowing that true control and resilience have always been yours. And each new experience with the technology be it smooth or challenging, becomes an easy, natural chance to express the confidence you're now growing in ways that are entirely your own. And in just a few moments, we'll return to your day, feeling refreshed, grounded, and clear-minded, as if you've just enjoyed a gentle, revitalizing pause. You might notice as each breath brings you back that your body feels lighter, your mind brighter, and you carry a renewed sense of ease. And as I count from 1 to 5, you'll feel those sensations gently returning, awareness blossoming, energy waking, comfort lingering. 1. Sensing a gentle wave of energy moving through you, connecting mind and body in harmony. 2. Awareness coming back into your fingers, your toes, and a soft glow returning to every part of you. 3. Maybe a smile or a sense of quiet accomplishment beginning to emerge now. 4. A deep inhale, feeling strength and clarity as if fresh air is sweeping through every cell. And 5. Eyes opening, refreshed, awake, and ready for the rest of your day, strong, unshaken, and at peace. And from this moment on, whenever you notice any uncertainty with technology or any experiment, you might be pleasantly surprised to feel a natural calmness emerging, reminding you that solutions are always close at hand. Your mind remembers this experience, and every day your confidence and flexibility around technology gently expands, helping you to turn challenges into opportunities with ease and grace. Thank you for sharing this time to nurture your strengths and allow new confidence to grow. Remember, every step you take now builds greater ease and creativity, not only with the technology, but with every part of your life. Continue to listen and practice with this session and trust your evolving resourcefulness. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.